I'm Trojan, and you're watching Gaming Hexar, and jumping straight back into episode 2 of Rimworld, the Alpha 12 build. Where we left off was we were being raided. I don't think it's going to be a very big raid, it's our first one, and they will get progressively bigger, but I reckon this is just going to be probably one guy. We look over here, there he is. Yep, we are being raided by the naked, butt naked guy with a knife, basically. So let's find our gangsters. I'm going to unpause it here. It's on slow speed. Actually, let me just get him selected. I think John was one. No, not John. Juno, maybe. Jono, I think that is. He's one of our gangsters. I'm going to put him here behind cover. And I believe Bramble was our other dude. And we're going to quickly draft him and put... In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap their places, because he's got the longer range rifle. He can go a bit further back. Oh, again I've gone for John. Right, put him there, and I'll put Bramble in the more forward cover. Quickly moving forward to them positions. Hopefully they get there before he does. While I see it, I'm going to select it. Right, Jono's in position. Bramble following. Right, and we're just going to put normal speed. Let the other two continue about their business. Right, the plan I have for this episode. Oh, he's getting a bit close. What have you got? Melee this guy. While you move back. Actually, you just continue about your business. We'll move you back. Fall back to cover. There we go. We took a bit of damage there. That's fine. Is he dead? Dead. Right, I might have to get some graves dug out. I don't think I did in the last episode, because obviously I had no need. Just to remove the dead bodies. And also graves help for your people to have a place to visit their dead and things like that, and it's good for their well-being. Let's do 5 for now. He's got nothing else, can't strip him or anything like that. We have food, and I did notice that this steel box that we have for our animal is actually... I think the Labrador is too big to sleep in this. So all I'm going to do for now is deconstruct that and probably put a sleeping spot there for the dog. I have noticed that we have no food, but I have been around the map and noticed that there's little caches here and there of survival meals. So I've just selected a few of them. There's quite a few, so we're going to continue working on the food production, and let's fast forward that. Let's get these two back to working with the colony. Hopefully John will get some clothes soon, because he must be cold. Oh, I guess it's 18 degrees outside, it's not too bad. Yeah, colonist needs treatment, and I should really... Well, who is it? Bramble. Let me see which bed it is, and I'm going to quickly just make that into a medical bed, and hopefully he will then take that as his cue to go and get some treatment there. Anyway, my plan for this episode was to finish off food production, get that up and running, do some hunting, maybe get research up and running. I want to get a geothermal generator as soon as possible, because these batteries will only sustain us for so long. Let me double check that I do have power up there. That's good. It's adequate. Bramble will be healed here now. And we need to get some more wood. We've got plenty of metal. Wood is going to be an issue on this map. The growth rate of certain things isn't massively amazing. So we are, what have we got here? Sandstone wall. Let's plan what we're going to do here. let's mine out an area for our research table. Research table's a fair size, so let's do that. Let's get some wood chopped up as well, because that's important too. And then I can't start butchering animals until this butcher's table is done. And Bramble, is he healed? Stab scar on his neck. Ah, he's alright. Let's change his bed back. We don't want him sleeping on the floor. What is the temperature in here? 18 degrees. That will suffice for now. No one seems to be wanting to do anything right now. It's fairly hot outside. I wish people would start doing something. Let's put the sleeping area down for the dog. Doesn't cost anything. Sure that he might be tired. Let's see his health. Okay. Food. As far as I know, the dogs eat raw meat. Just thought he'd pop into the freezer, obviously. Who's in a poor mood? Jono's in a poor mood. What is it? Feeling terrible. For no apparent reason, I just feel terrible right now. Well, that helps me a lot. He's hungry. Yeah, he's a pessimist anyway. Observed corpse. Okay, well, I have asked them to dig a few graves up, and they're not really doing anything in that respect. I'm hoping that they pull their thumbs out, and they do have to go all the way over there to get the food, you see, which isn't ideal. What was that? Low food. Yes, I'm aware. Oh, our potato plant's coming along very slowly. Everyone just wants to have a kip. Right, see the dog's sleeping in the thing now, so that's good. He'll be rested. Where's my dumping ground again? Do I have a dumping ground? I can't remember. That's terrible. I probably don't. I'll tell you what. I'll do. We have some visitors. Let's just put the dumping area over here for now. There we go, we have graves. So there we go. Body out of the way. One less thing to worry about. Miners mining away. Right. Now we can... Ah, there we go. I didn't notice that had been finished. So add a bill. I'm going to butcher creature. Do it forever. And get them making meals as well at the same time. Hopefully the dog's quick enough to get his food in while he can, before it gets made into a human meal. There we go. And let's hunt something. Or should we? Should we hunt it? Or well, there's plenty of them on the map as far as I know to be tamed. I think we'll hunt this one. We need the meat. There we go. Looks like the doggy knows when it's feeding time. Oh, Isla fed him. Very nice. She must be our carer for the animals. As long as he's being fed, I'm sure he'll be happy. what happened to the camel? Right, he's dead, so can we please chop him up now? Right, let's go to our research table. We'll make a steel one because we have plenty of steel to go around for the time being. Let's get some more light up in here as well because they will complain otherwise. Here we go. Where needs light? The research area needs light, and the kitchen area needs light. We'll probably need a place for them to sit down and eat as well. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. So let's dig that out. Make it a fair size because I might expand it and then have like a sort of rec room slash canteen area. For now we'll just concentrate on it being a canteen. That should make everyone happy. Need defense. Ah, that was it. I was worried that we got raided there and we had no defences. So we'll have to remedy that somehow. I'm thinking the best way to do this. Probably 1 square away from there and there, a bit of symmetry, and I'll have sandbags up as well. And what I'll do is I'm going to put a steel wall back to here and a steel wall back to here. In keeping with the theme of symmetry. At least I feel more protected, but it does beg the importance of having the research table up and running as soon as possible to get the geothermal business running. Keep the wood coming. There we go. Oh, he's going to help himself to the food, is he? Oh, no, he's a well-behaved dog. There we go, we got food coming in. Very good. And what I may do is link this onto the base so that the only access is actually through the base. But that will mean a long journey backwards and forwards from the stockpile, but I do want to minimise how exposed our colonists are, so I might make that actually so if the wall comes along here, it comes along here, it would be like that. And structure. Just for now, I know it's a very basic idea, but what it does is it opens up the possibility for me to then join this to here and have... I wonder why no one's digging. The possibility to then continue the structure outwards from the mountain, whatever this is anyway. Ah, need a research project, so we're going to go to our research, which is down here now, and we're going to say geothermal. That's what we want. Oh, 1,800. I'm pretty sure that used to be 1,000. That must be a change with the update. They're obviously balancing and tweaking the research requirements for each particular task. Oh, I did have a dumping area here, look. I have another one now, so let's while I'm on the subject of let them carry on their business. Here we go. Let's just clean up a bit. Let's put some floor down. At least along the corridors for now. I know I don't have enough wood, but hopefully that would have fixed that eventually. We'll do the doorways as well. Right, do you not have power? No, you do not. What we'll do is we'll bring... that should fix that. And I think what I might do is behind these guns have some sort of killing holes for our... so maybe remove this and have sandbags there so our colonists can take cover behind these guns and take a few pot shots themselves. Right, that's more wood over here. We're going to chop that. We're going to need it. How is our trees coming along? Growing period May to August, and we are in July. So we're in the middle of our growing period, so these should be coming along. They're only 13% grown at the moment. They're not growing, obviously, because... I wonder if I put a sun lamp next to them, if that would help. For night time, anyway. Hydroponics is another thing we'll look into. Let's speed these guys up a bit. And we have 7 food, so let's maybe hunt an iguana or 2. And chop some wood. Right, let's see where our closest geothermal vent is as well. There's one up here. This one here. And we have... this is worth exploring soon. There's another one up here. There's another one over here. Oh look, more food. Right. Well, that's a bit of a pain. That's the closest one. I'm putting the wood floors down. Hopefully someone will have the incentive of tidying this dump up, because it's very messy looking. Look at the dirt on the floor there. What was that? Oh, that was him killing the iguana. More wood to finish off the floor. Not getting much wood from these little cacti. There we go. Research is slow, if at all. Who's researching? Let's see. One person. How about you? You're crap. Cargo pods, we'll check them out. 4 and 0. Let's put you on research as well, because you have it's put the flames in there now to say that they have a passion for this. They'll learn this skill a lot quicker the more they do it. Well, perhaps you'll find something useful in the wreckage. Oh, and look at that. Ah, dromedary leather. Now, we might be able to make some clothes at some point, or sell it on. and find our base. Turned around. Oh, this way. There we go. How are you getting on? Needs a rest. Bless him. The reason I'm putting this floor down is because it will make travelling backwards and forwards from this stockpile a bit quicker. Right. Oh, a kip again. What's the temperature in here? -14. You see, if I don't put a table down quickly, they're just going to eat the food where they grab it. Heat wave. Ooh. Very good. Does that mean it's going to get very hot in here? It's getting very hot in here. Temperature is rising very quickly. There we go. That is officially sealed. Now there's only one way in. That was either a good idea or a bad idea. We'll find out soon enough. What's the matter with Jono? Meditating. Right, let's get a dining table down. Yeah, that's not going to hurt to have it there, is it? Or is it? I might just jam it up against the wall for now. Lacking wood, we're going to be using steel a bit. Might help to have a bit of light. Seriously worrying about the lack of interest in researching at the moment. I'll tell you what, let's actually put that there and deconstruct that one. Oh, no, cancel that one even. Power is actually remaining quite consistent for now. Need more wood. Oh, here we go. I think once I get hydroponics up and running, then we'll have a more sustainable source of wood, what have you. Jono is in a bad mood again. Let's see. Very hot. Oh, it's not. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't realise how hot it was. Pessimist, ugly environment, or maybe we should pick up a dustpan and brush or something, and you might be happier. How hot is it inside? 38 degrees. Right, we need some kind of way to keep this area cool. Need a cooling unit, so something like we're using in the fridge here, in the freezer. Let's slow them down a bit so we can keep pace with them. I don't think I'm going to bother putting a door on this area. Temperature, so a cooler. Obviously needs to have access to the outside. What I might try and do is cool the corridor and then have vents coming in from the corridor. I think that's probably the best way to do it. So something similar to, in fact, I could cool this area like sort of 17, 18 degrees and have vents going into the rooms that have doors on them anyway, to dissipate that temperature into them rooms. I think that's the way to do it. In fact, that's what I think I'm going to do. So let's do that. Let's deconstruct that door. Yeah, let's get used to the resources. And power. I might do, I know this is a bit of a waste of material, but why did that line appear there? That was odd. Right, power up to there, along to there, and down into here. But it's Jono again. Yeah, he's a miserable git. God help these iguanas who come too close. What are you? I wonder what a scarab tastes like. I'm getting worried about his mood and the fact that he's armed with the most powerful weapon we have at the moment. Risky. It's been a while and no one has used our research bench, which I'm a bit unhappy about. Hopefully people will start using the table here. We're going to give it a couple of minutes, see what happens, and then I think we're going to call it a day for this episode. Heatwave. Yes, we know there's a heatwave. And we know you're in a foul mood. Jono, he's going to get a name for himself, I think. Visitors. Let's see, do they come in peace? Of course they do. Shiv. Pistol. Pistol. Well, soon enough we'll be working on ways to lure these visitors into little traps. Raid, glad. Right, well, I think we're going to get this raid out of the way, and then we'll call it a day for this episode. So a group of pirates from the Ash Winners have arrived in drop pods nearby. They'll prepare, at least they'll prepare, it gives us a chance to. I think this is where they're coming down. Top left hand side of the map. That may or may not be a good thing for us, we'll see soon enough. In fact, seems they're going to give us a chance. There's only 2 of them. That's not so bad. Do you have a handgun? An extra handgun might be handy. It'll let me know when they start attacking anyway. Ooh. I wonder if these guys will get caught in the crossfire. This will be interesting to see what happens here. keep track of my guys. Right, he's getting a bit too far away for comfort. I'm gonna need him close by, so factory get there. What's Bramble armed with? Again. Hang on. Let's get you there, and they're coming now, so oh, if any of these guys die, then here we go. Oh, they took separate routes. That was silly. You go home. There we go. Let's see how this unfolds. That did not go very well for you. Hopefully now our fellow will have some clothes to wear. Did I strip you? Yes, I did. Of course I did. Right, and we got your gun as well. Awesome. These guys were pretty badly damaged. This guy, Macmillan, what's he got? A sword. What is that? Gladius. Must be a sword of some sort, I imagine. You'll have to forgive me, I'm not as clued into things like that, but these guys can now get back to work. Perfect. Right, so I'm guessing the next raid we have to deal with might be 3 pirates with slightly better weapons. But that's that for now. I'm going to leave that run, and thank you for watching. We'll be back in episode 3. Bye for now.